Then we gonna rule the nations with a rod of iron. We gonna rule you damn nations with a rod of iron. You ruled us with a rod of iron. Well, guess what? You're gonna get that double. You're gonna be as though you have not been. Okay? Our kingdom is gonna be built up by you. Our kingdom is gonna be great and glorious, man. Okay, and we can't wait for that, but we gotta labor. And this rest is coming, as we'll read. For he that entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as power did from his. Okay, so we got to continue laboring. Right, the Lord takes the breath out of our lungs, or we enter up into them chariots, man. That's when we cease from the labor of our works, man. And we want to continue doing this thing. Lord willing, we're chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. All right, many are called, but few are chosen. And Lord willing, we're the ones that are chosen, man. All right. So just like power, okay, he rested, we're going to rest. All right, and it's going to be glorious. Our people, once again, it goes through one ear and out the other. Our people hear that and they're like, man, we got to die for that to happen? No, man. There's going to be many of our people that's not even going to taste, it's not even going to taste death, man. All right. And anyways, when you die, man, you just resting. You're going to come back. For he that is entered into his rest, he also has ceased from his own works, as power did from his. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest. That's our job, man. We're laboring so we can enter into that rest, man. Lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. Okay? Because you're not supposed to get into this truth and then fall off. The Lord's gonna bug you out. Like I said, I know some dude, who took breaks on this truth, man, and the Lord ended up bugging him out. The Lord gave him as an example to me, because I knew him personally, as an example to me, of not to follow after that dude. We supposed to do this work, man. Okay, we're supposed to do this work until we enter into that rest, until the breath comes out of our lungs and we die, or we get beaten up in them chariots, man. All right, because when you quit this thing, man, that's showing unbelief. All right, let's see where else I want to get. I want to go back to Jeremiah. Excuse me. Let's get Jeremiah. What was it? It's like, I'm trying to think what it was. Can't seem to think of it. Hold on. Okay, there it was. There it was, right there in my face. This is Jeremiah 5:14. I was thinking of a different precept. This is Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore thus saith Yahweh, power of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them. And that's his word, man. Sharper than any two-edged sword, and it's fire, man. Fire is proceeding out of our mouths. It's taking down these strongholds. And once again, one of the strongholds, I can't even go down to my normal place where I preach at, Lord showing his power, man. All right, Lord is showing his power, man. All right, and our people, this word, eventually it's going to come a time where these people can't get this word, man. It's coming. It's coming, man. I was talking to a dude last week at camp, man. I told him, man, I was like, Lord willing, I'll be down here, at the time when I was at the waterfront. If you brothers and sisters saw it, I was like, man, Lord willing, I'll be down there, every Saturday. I was like, Lord willing. And, now I'm down here. So if the dude don't take heed to it, there's going to come a time he may go to that spot and I'm not going to be there, man. Of course, I told him who to look up, man. I was like, hey, just look up GMS Israelite. But you had somebody right there, just to answer your questions, let you know what's up. Let you know what time period it is that you're living in. But these people are giving the fear of the Lord by the precepts of men. And everybody that follows after those dudes, man, they pretty much destroyed, man. That's the blind leading the blind. But anyways, about the famine of the word. This is Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And that's coming, man. Me not being in my regular spot anymore. Hey, that's part of the famine of the word. The Lord is allowing things to be moved. It's utter chaos downtown, man. I was watching some live streams. It's utter chaos. Got people shooting, police shooting, I guess flashbangs, Total civil unrest is happening down here, man. But it's all good. We want that, man. Because it's coming to time, because you Jakes out there, you so hard-headed, man, and stiff-necked that you got to get it. In your past lives, you chose Barabbas over Yahweh, so you got to get it, man. You said, let the blood be upon us and our children, roughly paraphrasing. So this is the time where it's coming, man. Verse 12, they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh, and they shall not find it. And they're not going to find it, man. Because the prudent man's lips are going to be closed. All right? The prudent man's lips are going to be closed. And people are not going to be able to get this word, man. They're not. You've been warned. We live in the time of the internet where you can look up everything. So you pretty much have no excuse, man. You have no excuse. All right. So we telling people, man, get this word before everything shuts down, man. All right. Verse 13. In that day shall fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. And they gonna faint for thirst. It's not talking about actual water, which that's actually gonna happen as well. Hello. But it's faint for thirst of this word, man. All right. It might be Jake. It looked like Edom, but I think it might be Jake. By mannerisms, how they walk. It might be Jake. Anyways, they gonna faint for thirst for this word, man. All right. When this word, this holy word gets shut up, and the mouths of the prudent man get shut up, as in we're not going to give you the truth, Lord willing, with those men. We're not going to give you this truth, knowledge, and understanding in those days, man. It's going to be total, utter chaos, man. All right. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Apocrypha. All right. Go ahead and get that in my phone. All right. Matter of fact, get this one right here. I may have to stand up. Let me get Second Ezra's. Where's you at? Second Ezra's 5 at the top. Alright, so this is Second Ezra's 5 at the top. Nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number. And that's going to happen, man. You know, you look at these protests, man. There's a lot of people gathering in a great number. A lot of people gathering in a great number. I may end up standing up. Slacky, y'all. It's starting to get uncomfortable where I'm at. So bear with me. Whew. Stand up, man. Anyways, let's go ahead and read it again. It's Second Ezra's. I'm gonna end up standing right here. It's Second Ezra's. It's like it, y'all. It's like a little uncomfortable. It's like a little hill, like a little dip. So I'm trying to get all comfortable and stuff. Anyway, Second Ezra's. I'm gonna go ahead and read it again. Nevertheless, as the coming, the tokens, behold, the days shall come that they which dwell upon the earth shall be taken in great number. And the way of truth shall be hidden. The way of this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this Bible, understanding of these prophecies is going to be hidden. Okay, people are not going to know what's going on, man. And fair virgins, young men, okay, they're going to faint for the thirst. You know, thirst of this word. You know, roughly paraphrasing, they're going to faint for the thirst of this word. And they're not going to get it. Not going to get it. You know, you had time. You know, the Lord is going to be like, man, you had time, man. You had time, but you didn't take heed to it. You know, so you're not going to have an excuse in that day, man. You know, you're going to get that death by pain if you don't take heed to it, man. All right? That's pretty much what's going to happen. People are going to have to get that death by pain for them to understand the word of the Lord. You know, because you go into the spirit world, you're going to be in your right mind. And then you're going to know that a prophet had been among you. Or these prophecies are going to pop out. And the prophets has been out there telling you and warning you. And you're going to have to learn the hard way. Like, man, damn. They was telling the truth. But I didn't take heed to it. You know? I'm going to read it again. And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith, man. Dry faith. People not going to have faith in that day, man. They're not going to have no understanding, you know. Ain't going to be crying to the Lord. And Lord's going to laugh at your calamity, man. Lord's going to be laughing at you. The men of the Lord are going to be laughing at you. You know, the men of the Lord in these days, man. Because we got this famine that's going to kick in. All right, we got this famine that's going to kick in. And man, the Lord is going to be able to eat in these days. But you're not going to be able to eat. You know, the 2/3 is not going to be able to eat, I should say. You know, those that are wholeheartedly listening and turning to Yahweh Shema Shai, and you're ultimately of the elect, you're going to be taken care of. Okay? But we do understand, I always got to put this in, we do understand that some men of the Lord are going to have to die for this truth, man. All right? They're going to have to. You know, but it's all good. It's all good. Matter of fact, let's get 2 Ezra's 5 and 8. And there shall be confusion Also in many places that's happening, man. Total confusion, man. You know, not understanding what's going on, what's happening. And the fire shall be often sent out again, and wild beasts shall change their places, and mistress women shall bring forth monsters. All right, when a wild beast, you know, these people out here. Let me read that again. Wild beasts shall change their places, and mistress women shall bring forth monsters. All right, women. You know, I was looking at it the other day while I was getting food, man. Had an Eve out there, and she want to get with Billy, man. Our women look at Billy as a prize, man, as a prize possession. You know, Billy ain't no prize possession. Billy's Billy's a goat, man. Billy's gonna be scorched, and you join with him, you gonna be scorched with him, man. He's gonna be ashes, you know. But you looking at Billy as a prized possession, so you gonna lay down with Billy when Billy, in his past life, probably lay down with your foremothers, you know, raping them. But you think, you know, in this Babylonian system, that everything's all good, everything's all Gucci, man. No, everything ain't all good and Gucci. Let's all hold hands. Let's forget about the past. Well, guess what? The Lord didn't forget about the past, man. He didn't forget about the past. He did not forget about the past, man. You know, when you read the word, we understand that a day to the Lord is but 1,000 years. Okay? And so with that, you know, you got our people that's unbelieving. You know, when you tell them these things are going to come to pass, and be like, man, y'all been saying that for years. Well, day to the Lord is but 1,000 years. And it's going to come to pass, man. It's not going to come to pass in the time in which you think it's going to come to pass. All right? But us over here, we have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding that things are going to come to pass on the Lord's time. You know, he has said in his mind that it's going to come to pass. You know? It's your unbelief. Matter of fact, let's get that. This is Romans. Romans 3 and 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of power without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. God be true and every man a liar. All right, just because you don't believe doesn't mean it's not going to come to pass, man. All right? Lord don't care about that, man. Once again, it's like a freaking hill, and I'm trying to mess with my back. The way it's shifted like that. As it is written, thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and thou mightest overcome when thou art judged. All right? So let God be true and every man a liar. So when people tell you, oh, that's not going to happen, so what? If you don't believe, man, you're ultimately a liar. All right? Let's see what else I want to get. So I'm going to go to Isaiah 65 and 11. Okay, this goes back to what I was talking about, the hopeful elect. All right, we're going to be fed in these last days. But you 2/3 out there, you're gonna be destroyed, man. You're going to be destroyed. All right. This is Isaiah 65 and 11. But ye are they that forsaken the Lord, that forgotten my holy mountain. Okay, you disregarded this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. And you look at the prophets, and you probably turned them in or went against them. So you pretty much forgetting the holy mountain, man. That prepare a table for that truth, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. So you pretty much turning in the prophets, went against the prophets. You chose Barabbas over Yahushua. All right. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did not choose wherein I delighted not. All right. So you pretty much got a judgment that's coming to you, man. You have a judgment that's coming to you because you didn't take heed to this word, man. All right, you didn't take heed to this word, and so you gotta be taken out. All right, you went against the men of the Lord that the Lord chose. All right, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Powerful, man. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And that's powerful. That's powerful right there, man. Men of the Lord are going to be eating in that day, but you're going to be ashamed, thirsty, hungry, tired. And the Lord's going to make a way where his servants are going to eat, man. Servants are going to drink, man. The Lord is going to show his power in these last days. All right? The Lord's going to show his power, his greatness, his wonderful might, you know, in these last days, man. Esau Edom is going to be confounded in these last days. He's going to be recompense. You know, the Lord's going to show Esau Edom his power, man. The Lord's going to show his power through his men. All right, and it's going to be beautiful, man, when that day happens. All right. Esau Edom thinks because we're pretty much like little worms that he can take us out. Or our people think we're little worms and we're just going to be taken out, man. But yet they believe in their sword, their bows, their guns, you know, like that's going to deliver them. Person came onto my comment board the other day, and he was like, religious people killed me, man. Religious people killed me, man. Didn't David have a sword or a slingshot? Matter of fact, I gotta go to that, man. I gotta go to that. This goes to show you, man, you dudes out there, you want to try to teach the teacher, man. You can't do it, man. You can't do it. You know, you don't understand what the hell is going on, man. You know, you don't understand what the hell is going on, man. We're out here to teach you what is going on. Salakia, I have to look for the video real quick because it was in my comment board. I'm gonna do it like this. So you think you're gonna teach the teacher, you know? And I'm giving out, you know, the apostles and elders, man. You know, they show you how to conduct yourself. They showed you how to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding so you can get built up and teach. You know? This ain't no way trying to boast myself up as if I'm somebody. All right? It's from a dude from, I guess his name's Garth Bernard, Bennett, whatever. But pretty much his comment was like, David have a slingshot during the time the Philistines. Was he wrong? Religious people are some of the most scary people on the planet. Coming from a dude who don't understand what the hell is going on, man. I'm telling you, you know, protection ain't wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with having protection, but out there flaunting it to the internet so Esau Edom can see it, you're making the ministry blame. That's what you're doing. You're making the ministry blame, man. Flaunting it like, for everybody to see. It came from the video I posted up making a ministry blame or something like that, man. Let me go ahead and move this since it's in the middle. So coming from a dude who don't understand what's going on, so I replied, different time period. Even David trusted in the Lord. There is nothing wrong with protection, but if you think it's going to save you out of captivity, then you through. And I pretty much gave him some scriptures. So I gave him Psalms 44 and 6. Psalms 44 and 6. For I'm not trusting my bow. This is David, man. The mightiest man on the planet that still trusts in the Lord. All right? For I will not trust in my bow. I'm going to read it again. Psalms 44 and 6 through 8. Okay? For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us. All right? The Lord did that. The Spirit of the Lord did that, man. The power of the Lord bringing down hell and judgment, all right, to our enemies, man. In power, Yahweh Shema Shah, we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever. Selah. So even the greatest man, all right, behind Yahweh Shah that ever lived, still boasting the Lord, still did not trust in his bow, his sword, his gun, man. It's still trusting in the Lord. We're giving you these scriptures. We're giving you the time period in which you're living in. Once again, there's nothing wrong with having protection, but you out there flaunting it like it's going to save you out of captivity, like it's going to, like you're going to do something, man, to Esau, Edom, when this man has tanks, guns, freaking drones that can take out a whole city block. You think you're going to do something with that? You're not going to do something with that. So I also gave him John 18 and 36. Yahweh Shah answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then my servants fight. So I can then would my servants fight, that I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now my kingdom is not his. So I can do that. Hey, how's it going? Oh, that's all right. All right. So, if this was our kingdom, we would fight. But we got to wait upon the Lord. Okay? When the Lord comes back, all right? When the Lord comes back, that's when his servants are going to fight. But you can't wait. That's what it sounds like, man. These dudes, they can't wait. When you read in Baruch 2, woe to them, roughly paraphrasing, they lost patience. That's destruction. When you lose patience, you're going to get destruction. All right? So in this thing, man, this thing that we in, man, this true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, it wakes you up. It wakes you up. It makes you become a real man. It gives you patience. You got to fight your flesh. You fight your flesh and you understand, man, I got to wait upon the Lord, man. Wait upon the Lord. Because when the Lord comes back, and that's when his servants are going to fight. That's when his servants are going to do valiantly. All right? But we do also know that the Lord, in these times when Jacob's trouble really, really pops off, that, when the enemy comes in like a flood, Isaiah 59:19, I believe, when the enemy comes in like a flood, that Spirit of the Lord is going to lift up a standard against them. So we do know the Lord is going to give his men power to take out these heathens that's going to come against us, man, because we understand that we're going to be pilgrims upon this earth. All right? Baruch 4:25, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from power, for thy enemy have persecuted thee. All right, so I'm gonna get that, man. So this wrath, this people being above us, these base as cavemen being above us that want to use this world speedily and want to pretty much destroy this earth. And we understand that, you destroy the earth, you destroy the world, that you're going to be destroyed. I may have to get that. It's in Revelation 11:19, I believe. I got to get it. I may get that after this. But anyways, this wrath, us being in captivity over and over again, has come upon Yahweh Shema Shai. And we understand that. That's why we wholeheartedly turn to the Lord. We don't trust in oppression. We don't trust in Egypt, but our people do. And that's why they're going to get jacked up, because they trust in oppression. They trust in Egypt, man. And we trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. He's going to be our deliverer. Egypt is not going to be our deliverer, man. How many times does Egypt have to kick you in the ass for you to realize that this is not your rest? How many times, man? How many times does this place got to kick you in the rear end over and over again, showing you over and over again, this ain't your rest, man? They gave Breonna Taylor's family that bag, man, that $12 million. I'm going to have to get that Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, but a gift destroy the heart. Okay? So you mad at first, but they give you that bag, man. And you pretty much cool, man. They gave you $12 million and they justified that. And so, they didn't give the police officer no murder charges. They gave him a $15,000 bill, and he's already out. He's already out, man. It should show you, man, this place is not your rest. All they got to do to Breonna Taylor's family, give them that bag. They cool. They still might be mad, but they got $12 million, man. Here it is, the whole world in the U.S. or wherever, man, wherever they protesting for Breonna Taylor, they still mad. Guess what? They family cool. They got $12 million, man. $12 million. All right? But us in this walk, man, we understand we got to suffer, man. We asking the Lord for that daily bread so our bills can be paid, because we looking forward to be rich in the kingdom of heaven, man. I'm going to read this again, Baruch 4:25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from power. For thy enemy have persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction, and thou shalt tread upon his neck, man. And read it that, man. It says, suffer patiently, man. All right? Suffer patiently, man. Because this patience is going to build you up, man. Sorrow is better than laughter. You can still read that in Ecclesiastes 7 as well. Sorrow is better than laughter, man. Because it's sorrow makes the heart better, makes you go harder for the Lord. Makes you go harder for the Lord. All right? And so reading the comments, man, it's from 2 days ago, and he didn't reply back. This word is sharper than two-edged sword, man. Ultimately, Jake is going to believe whatever Jake's want to believe, man. I can't wake you up. Only the Spirit of the Lord can wake you up. So it is what it is, man. And sound like, man, that dude is through. I don't know if he's an Israelite or Edomite. I went on his page, and once again, you go onto these people's pages and be scoffing and talking a lot of shit. And you go to their pages, ain't nothing on there. Ain't nothing on their pages, man. But yet you want to tell us what to do. You want to tell us how to conduct ourselves, man. But you ain't teaching yourself. You through, man. You through. You through. All right? I said I wanted to get Revelation me go ahead and get that. Let's go to Revelation. Oh, you're all the way back here. Revelation, this is Revelation 11 and 18, Salakia. And the nations were angry, and their wrath is come, in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give a reward to thy servants, the prophets. That's what we're waiting for. Lord willing, we those men to get that reward. And to the saints and them that fear thy name. So knowing the name of the Lord is very important. You know, say your name is Andrew or whatever. All right? Somebody calls you out your name. You know, you're going to look at them crazy, man. So you got these other Israelite camps that preach that you can call on the name of the Lord, whatever you want to call them, man. You know, they totally going off. They totally do not have any understanding of what's going on, man. You're going off. Okay, you're supposed to fear the Lord. You're supposed to fear, you know, not taking the name. You're not supposed to take the name of the Lord's name in vain. All right. Let me see. Small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. That's what the Lord is coming back to. He's going to destroy them that destroy the earth. Okay? And we can't wait for that, man. We can't wait for that. We cannot wait for that, man. All right? But once again, our people don't have this sound doctrine to keep them grounded. You see, this doctrine, man, this true doctrine is going to keep you grounded. All right, it's going to keep you grounded. Matter of fact, let me go to Jude 1 and 22. And some have compassion, making it a difference. And others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh. Okay, this is the balance out here preaching this word, man. You know, me going to the comment board, like, you know, that's our job, man, to correct these people, man. Some dudes, you can save them with compassion, man. You know, that's the balance of teaching. You know, be like, hey, man, all you got to do is like, hey, man, you know, repent. Call on the true name of the Lord. Come into this fold, start listening, learning. And that's what's up. And you don't want to be destroyed. You get beaten up in them chariots if you endure to the end. And some other dudes, you got to be like, hey, man, Lord's going to destroy you, man, if you don't stop doing this and that. You know, Lord's going to destroy you if you don't stop smoking that weed and all that stuff, man. You know, but you have these hard-headed ass Negroes that think they can come up to you and tell you whatever, man. You know, they don't understand what's going on. You know, but that's just the balance of teaching. Verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from the falling and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy. You know, that's what we want, man. To be presented unto the Lord faultless, man. You know, that's why we come into this truth, man. And he washes your sins clean, man. You know, this truth heals you, you know. But as we read in Isaiah 6, you know, the Lord has his elect that he wants to be healed and converted, man. So only his elect is going to be healed and converted. And then his 2/3 which are going to be reborn back in the kingdom. On this side of the earth, though, he does not want them to be healed and converted, you know? And, that's a... whew, when you think about the judgment that the Lord is going to bring upon these people, man, no mercy, man, it's whew. Slovakia. Never seen that before. Out there on the road. But anyways, man. So we trying to be presented faultless in the presence of the Lord, man. So he can deem us worthy to get beaten up in them chariots. You know? That's what we want, to get beaten up in the chariots. But you got to be, of the elect. And this sinful body... And this sinful body, man, it cannot get beaten up in them chariots. That's why when you get beaten up in the chariots, man, your body changes. I may have to get that. 1 Corinthians 15, 50. I may have to get that. Verse 25. To the otherwise power, our Savior, be glory and majesties, dominion and power, both now and forever. Amen. So yeah, since I said that, I'm gonna go ahead and get that. 1 Corinthians 15 and start at verse 50. All right. And now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of power, neither does corruption inherit incorruption. Okay, this flesh that we in, man, it cannot be in the kingdom of heaven, because in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to keep the law, statutes, commandments perfectly. Okay, we're going to keep it perfectly. All right, we're going to keep it perfectly. And so this body cannot keep the law, statutes, commandments perfectly. All right. Verse 51, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we all, but we shall be changed. But we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall rise incorruptible, and we shall be changed. That's what we're waiting for, man. In the twinkling of an eye, we're going to be changed, man. For this corruptible must put on incorruptible, and this mortal must put on immortality. That's what's going to happen, man. Lord willing, we of those men, man. We're going to get beaten up in those chariots, man, and we're going to be incorruptible. All right? We're going to put on immortality. All right? So when the corruptible shall put on incorruption, this mortal shall have put on immortality. Then shall be brought to pass the same that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Verse 55, O death, where is thy sting? O grave, where is thy victory? All right, because you're not going to feel it, man. You're not going to taste death anymore, you know? But, the Israelites, man, in the kingdom of heaven, that's the beauty of it, man. That's the Lord showing us his mercy, grace, and glory, the everlasting covenant that he has set up for our people, man. So we're going to be the kings of the earth, man. Kings and priests of this earth, and the other nations are going to look up to us, okay? They're going to look up to us. And guess what? They're going to taste death. They still going to be dying. But guess what? The kingdom of heaven is going to be righteous, and it's going to be, even though it's going to be ruled with a rod of iron, kingdom of heaven is going to be glorious, man. The earth is going to be clean. Water is going to be clean, because everything down here is fake. People's fake, Jewish people, they fake. People out here faking. The air is fake. The water's fake. But we waiting for something that's real, man. Very real. I'm going to read on. Death, let me see. I'm going to jump down to verse 57. But thanks be to power, which give us the victory through our Lord of Mashiach Yahushua. Okay, we already got the victory through Yahushua, man. All right? So we just got to continue in this faith, man. We already got the victory. The victory has already been written that the saints are going to rule, man. The saints is going to win. All right? Verse 58, one of my favorites, man. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Your labor is not in vain. So you got to keep on in this faith, man. Keep on working, man. Keep on going hard for the Lord. And he got you. All right? He got you. Got to keep on going hard. Keep on pushing through this truth, man. All right? Because we already got the victory. I'm going to get Revelation 5. And I'm going to get Revelation 5 and 9. And it sung a new song saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to power by the blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. So a simple as Christian will read that and think it's talking about all people. But through the precepts, we understand that we have been scattered through all nations. Okay? We have been scattered through all nations. All right? So I'm going to get the point what I wanted. Verse 10, it has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. All right? We're going to reign on the earth. And guess what? We're going to reign on earth with a rod of iron. All right? We're going to be joint heirs with Yahushua. Reigning on this earth with a rod of iron, man. And we can't wait for that, man. Can't wait for that, man, to be reigning on this earth with a rod of iron. You know, you tell our people that rulership is going to come, man. Just like the conversation that I was talking about earlier, man. Oh, we're not going to treat so-called white people like that, man. We wouldn't treat you like that. And I'm like, man, I would. Because it's in there. We're going to rule them with a rod of iron. Matter of fact, we go to verse 2. Revelation 2 and 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. And check this. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end. You see, you got to keep the works unto the end. All right? It's not like these Christians out here that's screaming, oh, you know, we're saved and that's it, man. The Lord says you got to endure to the end. The Lord says you got to keep his works unto the end, man. To him will I give power over the nations. All right? He said power over the nations, man. He shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessel of the potter shall be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Okay? He said he's going to rule them with a rod of iron. Ain't no getting around that, man. Ain't no getting around with that, man. Billy right there. I see you over there walking, man. He going into slavery, bro. If he's an Edomite. All right? He says he's going to rule them with a rod of iron. Yahushua is going to rule the nations with a rod of iron. Okay? Let's get that. Let's go to here's one precept. This is Revelation 12 and 5. And she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron. All right? To rule all nations with a rod of iron. That's Yahushua's rulership, man. He's going to do that, man. He's going to be the first slave master in the kingdom of Israel. all right, which is going to be his kingdom. And we're going to be joint heirs with him. He's going to rule the nations with a rod of iron. We're going to rule the nations with a rod of iron. Okay? And her child was caught up into power and to his throne. Let's get another one. Let's go to Revelation 19. And 10, I'm going to read on down, because this is our Lord coming back, man. This is what we're waiting for. Revelation 19:10, I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and thy brother that has the testimony of Yahushua. Worship power, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. And that's how you know these pastors out here are not the true pastors. You know, they're not giving you the prophecy, man. They give you the fear of the Lord, once again, by the precepts of men. I give you the true understanding of what the hell is going on. It's like, yeah, I shouldn't say that. What is going on? All right, because it's the Lord's movie. It's the Lord's chess game. All right, he's putting the pieces into motion. You know, Esau, Edom, he moves one chess piece, and the Lord moves a 3 chess piece. All right. And I saw heaven open up, and behold, a white horse. And he said upon him was called faithful and true, and righteousness he doth judge and make war. All right. So, you know, when you have the true understanding of who the Lord really is, man, he's an austere man. You know, he's coming back to judge and to make war, not to come back to give people all lollipops. The only ones he's so-called giving people lollipops is the elect. All right? But everybody else, the 2/3, these other nations, all right, he's coming back to judge them and make war. All right? He's coming back to judge the elect. The elect are going to be spotless, blameless before the Lord. And they're going to get their righteous judgment. Everybody else, they're going to get they're not getting lollipops, man. All right, the lollipops they getting, man, is coming with nuclear warheads, man. These missiles. All right. His eyes were a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. All right, the crowns, man. He's coming back to take all these nations down, man. All these nations are going to be taken down, you know. The armies which were in heaven followed him upon the white horse, the chariot. All right, it's not an actual horse. Horse can also mean power. All right, the chariot. All right. Clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, which he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. He shall tread the winepress and the fierceness and the wrath of the almighty power. All right, he said he's going to rule them with a rod of iron, man. And it's going to be so much bloodshed in that day, man. It's going to be like you stepping on the winepress of grapes, man. You know how they did in the olden days, man. You just, you know, that's how you're getting all the wine, man. That's how much bloodshed is going to be upon this earth, man. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to Isaiah. Go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and to hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that are therein, the world, and all the things that come forth out of it. For the indignation, righteous anger of the Lord is upon all nations. And that's why when we read in Revelation 19:10 on down, you know, he's going to have all the crowns, man. Crowns of these nations, man. He's coming down to judge and to make war. Okay? So he's bringing down his indignation, his righteous anger upon this earth. You know, he lets you nations run around, run amok, destroy this earth. Well, now guess what? You're going to get recompense. Okay, you're going to be destroyed, man. And to Wadati out by Shema outside, man, that he's the Lord, our power, and none else. Okay? For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, his fury upon all the armies. He have utterly destroyed them and has delivered them to the slaughter. Ooh, man. All right, that wine press, man. So much bloodshed that's going to happen upon this earth, man. And we don't want to be partakers in that, man. We want to have the mercy of the Lord in that day, man. We don't want to have the mercy of the Lord now. That's why we wholeheartedly go hard for the Lord. The slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of the carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. All right, them nuclear missiles gonna hit, man. All right, mountains can also mean governments. All right, high authority. These high authorities gonna be taken down, man. All right, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. All right, talking about the nuclear missile. And all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling of the fig from the fig tree. So you nations are going down, man. My sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which is a Greek way of saying Edom. All right, they put that in there, pretty much try to hide themselves. But Esau, Edom, he knows it's coming, man. He knows it's coming. And upon the people of my curse to judgment, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness and with the blood of lambs and goats. Okay, it said with the blood of lambs and goats, so that's coming with the lambs, the 2/3 of our people, and the goats, Esau, Edom, and the other nations, man. All right, the Lord is coming down to judge and to make war. Okay, with the fatness of the kidneys of rams, for the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Okay, this is our job, man. We're coming down here week in, week out, and doing these sit downs as well. And it's a great sacrifice that's being done at Basra. All right? This place is set for judgment. Set to be destroyed, man, with thermonuclear fire and Yahushua and the host of angels coming down to take down all these kingdoms, man. You know, and we waiting for that day because guess what? His men are going to be partakers in this, man. Going to be partakers in taking out Esau, Edom. You know, I can get that in Ezekiel 25. All right. I may get some more. Hold on, let me look. Let me look. What else I want to get? Yep, that's what I wanted. Isaiah 47. Now I start at verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou no more be called tender and delicate. You know, because these other nations look look upon the America, look upon these Edomites, as the greatest people on this earth, man, the greatest nation on this earth. But guess what? They gonna be ashamed of their ungodly forefathers. They're gonna be ashamed of their heritage. All these other nations are going to come against you. They're not going to look up to you anymore. These other nations, they waking up to your madness, to your bullcrap, man. Take the millstone and grind the mill. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the river. So you're being uncovered in these last days, man. Your wickedness is being shown forth. People are understanding that you are the wicked on this earth. Everywhere you go, it's mass murder, genocide, man. Destruction of nations, man. Putting out your democracy, and these other nations have failed for it. Laid down with you. And now they're waking up to it, man. Like this is madness, man. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. The Lord is not going to meet you as a man anymore, You took him back in the days of the Romans, in the Roman captivity, and crucified him. Well, guess what? This time he's coming as an angelic force, all right? You won't be able to take him down this time, man. But of course, we understood that he had to die for his sins and the sins of Israel. All right, but this time you ain't gonna take him down, man. All right. I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, is his name, Holy One of Israel. All right, he's all power, man. None else. Sit thou silent, take thee in darkness, O daughter of Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. They seeing through your bullcrap, Esau, Edom. Babylon the Great. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hands. Now didst show them no mercy. He showed us no mercy, man. He polluted our inheritance. All right, he called himself the Jews, and he called us so-called black people, Native Americans, all this type of madness, man. Puerto Ricans, all this type of madness, bywords. All right, and he showed us no mercy. Upon thy ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. Was he even merciful with the old men, old women, man? And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever. So thou didst not lay the things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. All right. I'm going to jump down, verse 11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Evil's going to come upon you, man. You're going to be recompensed. Some of our people may have forgot about slavery and all that stuff. Some you may have forgot about slavery and all the atrocities that you have done. But guess what? Evil is going to come upon you. All right, the Lord remembers the day to the Lord is but 1,000 years to him. Thou shalt not known from hence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. Desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Desolation is coming, man. That's what we prophesying, man. Desolation to this wicked ass place is coming. Okay. Behold, verse 14. I'm gonna jump down to that. Behold, thou shalt be behold, thou shalt be as stubble. The fire shall burn them up, and they shall not deliver themselves. Themselves from power of flames. There shall not be a coal to warm, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall there be unto thee from whom thou hast labored, even merchants from thy youth, and they shall wander every one to his quarter, and none shall save thee. None's going to save you, man. All right, desolation, mischief, mass confusion, all that's coming upon this earth, man. All right. Then I'm going to go to Isaiah 24. All right. Let's go to Isaiah 24. Excuse me. Isaiah 24, I'm going to start at verse 19. All right. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. All right, this earth is being broken down as we speak, but it's really going to be moved exceedingly by these nuclear missiles and by all these prophecies that's going to come upon this wicked ass kingdom, man. All right, and we seeing it come to pass, and it's beautiful, man. All right, it's beautiful, man. Verse 20: the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgressors therefore shall be heavy upon it, and shall fall and not rise again. All right, being moving to and fro like a drunkard. That's a nuclear missile, and this wicked ass place is not going to be risen up again, man. It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones. Who's the high ones? Esau, Edom, also these other nations. They're in power as well. All right, they're the high ones. All right. They're on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. And that's what's going to happen, man. You kings, you Edomites, man. You're going to be gathered together and you're going to be thrown into a pit. And one of your first jobs is to clean up this earth, man. Pick up that trash, bury dead bodies, you know. As a prisoner are gathered in a pit and shall be shut up in the prisons, after many days shall be visited. All right? And that's what's going to happen, man. Many days you're going to be visited. Damn Satan, man. Damn Satan. But that's just the condition of the battle, coming out here preaching week in and week out the downfall of this kingdom. You're going to have a lot of people trying to interrupt the word, man. It is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. Verse 23, then the moon shall be confounded and the sun ashamed when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem and before his ancients and glorious. All right, it's going to be glorious in the kingdom of heaven, man. Since I said in Ezekiel, let me get Ezekiel 25, because we're gonna be partakers, you know. But we gotta have patience, and we gotta wait upon the Lord when He comes back. All right, but we're gonna be partakers in taking down Esau, Edom. Right now, we're partakers in taking down Esau, Edom now by the words of our mouth. All right. Like I said, I can't go downtown right now because it's utter confusion, man. It's broken down, man. You know? This is Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh power, because now Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenge himself upon us, as we see, you know, killing our people over and over like dogs in the street, like it ain't no tomorrow, man. You know, because we got the blessing of the kingdom of heaven, and he got the short end of the stick of the blessing. You know, he just got a temporary blessing, while we got a blessing that's gonna last for generations and generations forever, man. You know, and he at the latter end of his captivity, you know, at the end of his captivity, he's gonna be put into chains, and he's gonna be burnt up in fire, man. And there's gonna be no more remaining in the house of Esau. Read that in Obadiah. All right. We're going to be the superpowers. We're going to be the new rulers. We're going to rule the nations with a rod of iron. You know? So, yeah, we did get the golden ticket knowing that we're Israelites, man. And all we got to do is endure to the end. Easier said than done. So we'll fast, pray, and ask for the Lord for mercy and for the Lord to keep us into the truth, man. All right? Let me see. Where was I? Verse 13, therefore thus saith Yahweh power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it. So your people are going to be cut off. Your dogs, your beasts are going to be cut off. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. You're going to be destroyed. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom, by the hand of my people Israel. They shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord. So yeah, we're gonna be partakers in taking down this man Esau Edom, man. You know, he's gonna get it, man. He's gonna get it in these last days. You know, Lord willing, we're part of that. So that's why we got to keep on in this truth, man. You know, some of us got ailments, sickness, but hey, man, that's just gotta keep on fighting, man. Fighting that good fight. You know, the Lord got us. All right, the Lord got us, man. You know, we're breaking down these strongholds by the words of the Lord. You know, the Lord put the words in our mouths to prophesy the downfall of this kingdom, and it's coming past right before our very eyes, man. Right before our very eyes, and it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, you know. It's beautiful, and he's showing it, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that. He's showing. The Lord is showing His power right before our very eyes, man. And people cease to believe it, man. You know, they don't understand what time period they're in. You know. But we're here to tell you what time period you're in, man. Buckle down, get down with the Lord, or lay down and get destroyed with Esau Edom, man. You know? I'm going to get 2 Ezra 9, and I may close out on this. All right? 2 Ezra 9, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest the part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. All right, we're seeing these signs come to pass, man. Then thou shalt understand, as the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. We seeing it, man. Prime example, I can't go downtown anymore, man. Right now, it's my regular spot because it's so crazy down there. All right. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, uproars of the people in the world, all right, going crazy downtown, then thou will understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days which were before thee, even from the beginning. For like all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end. The end is manifest. The end is being manifest right before our very eyes, man. You know, when you read Psalms 49 and 11, I believe Esau Edom thinks that this world is going to last forever. His kingdom is going to last forever. Our people that join unto him, they think this kingdom is going to last forever, man. That you're going to have something here, you know. But the end is being manifest right before your eyes, okay? Even so, the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs Everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith wherein he believed. All right, doing this work and also having faith. That's how you're going to escape, man. That's how you're going to be able to escape. Call on the true name of the Lord, because we understand the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous running into it. Verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and with my borders, for I sanctified them for me from the beginning. You have the elect. You've been called to be the elect from the beginning, man. The 2/3 was called to be a 2/3 from the beginning. Lord already had this mapped out. Then shall there be in pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despiteful shall dwell in torments, man. That's the 2/3, man. You out there protesting with the Black Lives Matter, man, you going to dwell in torments, man, because you trust in Egypt. You out there going up to the so-called white man and wanting him to do something for you, man, when the Lord is the one that's going to do something for you. Okay, that's why we're waiting patiently upon the Lord. All right. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. And you also got these rich people of our people. They doing good, but they don't know the Lord, man. They doing so good, they high off the hog. They don't understand what the hell is going on. Verse 11, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The man of the Lord been out there preaching, telling you what's going on, telling you what's up. But you despise it. All right? So what's going to happen? In verse 12, the same must know it after death by pain. So that's what's going to happen, man. That's what's going to happen, because they don't take heed to it. They don't take heed to it. This ain't sound doctrine to their ears. Verse 13, therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is and for whom the world is created. All right? So the righteous are going to get out of this thing, man, because they're going to have faith. They're going to be presented to the Lord spotless. That's what we ultimately want to be, spotless before the Lord, so we can get beamed up in them chariots and get those new bodies, man. I'm pretty much going to call that it, man. Lord willing, I get situated, find a nice spot. This may be the spot, this may not. Ultimately it's just praying to the Lord, and just like he guided me to my past spots, I'm going to be guided to whatever spot he puts me in, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bashum, Yahushua, Bashum, Rakah Kadash. Double honor to apostles, our elders, a great millstone, much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth, the tabernacle of David, the oath of elect, the speckled bird, man. Keep on pushing, man. The Lord is showing his plain beginnings, wonders, and effects, man, that we're at the end of this thing, man. Just keep on pushing, man. With that, shalom.